So my name's Grant Miller, and I'm the Staff Sergeant of the Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit, and I have the following release for you today. The Calgary Police Service has charged one man in relation to a homicide that occurred last year. At approximately 9 p.m. on Friday, June the 8th, 2012, police were called to reports of a man being assaulted by two other men in a silver Toyota 4Runner in the 1900 block of Southland Drive Southwest. The horn of the vehicle was pressed several times during the assault. When police arrived and circulated the area, they located the vehicle parked in an alley behind the Brayside Shopping Centre with a deceased man inside. The victim was identified as Graham Mark Sear, 28 years of age, of Calgary. As a result of the investigation, police arrested a man in the Beacon Hill area on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2013. Christopher Brian Richards, 30 years of age, of Calgary, has been charged with one count of first-degree murder. His next court appearance will be on Tuesday, May 28th, 2013 at 9 a.m. Homicide investigators believe this incident was drug-related and that one or more people may have been involved. We continue to seek assistance from anyone who may have information on this case. Investigators continue to look for a suspect described as a Caucasian male, 5 foot 8 inches tall to 6 feet tall, with a slim to medium build and light-colored hair. He was wearing a black hoodie and jeans. Investigators also believe that there were people in the parking lot at the time of the incident who may have not come forward yet. Anyone who witnessed the altercation or who has information relating to this homicide are asked to contact the police or Crime Stoppers. And I'll take your questions.
Can you talk about what makes this first-degree murder?
In this situation, the crime that was committed, the facts and issue lead us to the point where it is a first-degree murder charge. What those specific facts are, I can't speak to today. This investigation is ongoing, and we are looking for others. And I'm hoping to get to the point where I will be able to speak to that, but I'm sorry I can't today.
Is it safe to say that there was another crime committed, one of the other offenses?
And again, I can't confirm or speculate on those kind of details. As we are looking for others who are involved, at that time, I'm hoping to be able to, but I'm sorry I can't now.
So you're just looking for one other suspect, but other witnesses?
Actually, we're not limiting it to one other suspect. There could be more than one other person, besides the person we've already charged. There could be more than one other person involved.
Would they face similar charges?
Depending on their role, yes.
Has the individual who's arrested been cooperating?
He's been spoken to by investigators, and yes, to a certain degree, he has cooperated with the investigation.
Was he on the police radar quite early on, or just recently?
Again, these investigations are complicated. It has taken us almost 1 year to get to the point where we can lay a charge against one suspect or one person. So I can't specifically say at what point he became known to us, but again, now our focus is switching on trying to locate the other persons and identifying who they are, and bringing them to justice as well.
The accused is facing some charges from a drug charge from 3 months ago. Is that in any way related to the investigation?
That's a difficult question for me to answer. I'm aware of that situation, and it is something we're aware of and we are looking at in relation to this investigation. We're not closing our minds to it, but we haven't necessarily made the direct connection either.
Were there any weapons used or recovered?
And again, the specifics to this incident I can't speak to at this time.
Last September, police released a couple of surveillance photos taken from a service station, and you were looking for a dark-colored Kia, I believe. Is that still part of the investigation, and are you still looking for anything regarding that vehicle?
You're correct, and at that time we did release surveillance pictures of a car. To this point in time, we have not come to any conclusion about that vehicle. We don't have enough information currently in our possession to include it as part of the crime or eliminate it as part of this crime. So we still are asking people from the public, if they know anything about that vehicle, to continue to contact us with any information they might have.
Have you been in touch with the victim's family at all?
Yes, we have.
What was their reaction?
They are very distraught and upset at the loss of their son. They are, I guess, as happy as they can be with our investigation that we've got to the point where we've laid a charge. They will continue to suffer whether we are able to charge more in the future or not.
But in the past, you said that he didn't have any kind of dealings with police previously. Is that still the case?
I believe so.
Like if this was drug related, but he wasn't really on police radar.
I can maybe speak to that after and go back. I don't recall what I said about Mr. Sear, and I'd just like to confirm that before I confirm it now.
There's a large drinking establishment almost attached to the site. Is that where the majority, you think, of people who may have something to offer? It was a warm Friday night, and I believe that place was jumping at that time.
And so again, at that strip mall, there is a drinking establishment present. There's also a bank, a 7-Eleven, and other businesses as well. There's the community center across the street, the leisure center. They had a large function that night. Several people from that function were in the parking lot. That contributed to why there were so many people present at the time of this. So it's hard to speculate exactly the people that were present in the parking lot, where exactly they were from.
Has the individual that you charged, have police questioned him previously?
In regards to this offense,
Yeah.
no, we had not.
Was the incident caught on surveillance video?
Again, the issue, the facts and issue, and I just can't speak to today.
I'm sorry, sort of the same question, probably a past, but can you indicate what individual was wrong?
And again, I can't speak to the particulars of the incident that happened here.
And when you say drug-related, is it sort of a drug deal gone bad? Is that something we can infer, or is it some sort of rivalry between people involved in the drug world?
And again, the details of this incident I just can't speak to now.
Agreed. Will you be putting out any warrants in short order on possibly any other people, or you're not at that point?
At this stage in the investigation, we're not there yet. I mean, we're hoping to be, but nothing more will happen today. That's
And the other individuals that are possibly involved are bail, would you believe?
again, it's hard to speculate exactly who some of the other persons involved in this are right now.
Sorry, just one last question. Is Mr. Sear known to the accused?
And again, that's the relationship between the two people is part of the investigation and part of what we're trying to determine exactly what their relationship was.
Because at the time you had said that you believe that he knew at least one of the people, but you can't say if he's the one that he may have known.
That's correct.
Did the gang people assist with this at all?
No, they did not.